Pete Wiggleson here. We're going to show you how to do some rifle cleaning today. Now this is for precision rifles. So what we got here is our precision rifle. Ah, come on. You might be wondering what our definition of precision rifle is. Now, if you got the bullets with the pointy ends on the front there, that's a precision rifle. That's made for poking through the air extra efficient like. So if you got a less pokey front end on your bullet, that's not a precision rifle, so this cleaning regime may not be necessary in that case. If you're wanting to hit them watermelons at 25 yards like we've been showing on our YouTube movies here, you're going to have to follow the precision rifle cleaning regime. And we're going to need certain tools here. So what do we got? You're going to need some brushes, okay? Now, you might need different size brushes. Sometimes, they come in different sizes. So some of them get stuck. But you want to make sure you have different sizes in case one of them don't fit very good. You're going to need your juice. This is your boar cleaning juice. Label's gone, but these juices are all pretty much the same. You just pour it in there, and what you do is load a cartridge. What I like to do is I put a loaded cartridge in the chamber, and then I'll set the rifle up on its butt, and I'll fill it up with this juice here. And what happens is that juice soaks in them spiralings down in the rifle there. See them spiralings, okay? And that juice will get all them gunk and them nasty little fuzzballs and all them things in that bore. They'll loosen it up there. Then what you're going to do is you're going to get one of these patch deals, and we'll have a cleaning rod. Now, this is a pretty good cleaning rod here. It's high quality. Now, sometimes they don't screw together too well. The ends on them get a little bunged up or whatever, but you might have to use a little bit of tape sometimes. But what we're going to do is we're going to put some of that juice, after that barrel's filled up with the juice, we'll run this patch through there. Now, if you got real aggressive, nasty little fuzzballs in your barrel spiralings, you can use some of this here steel wool, and you can wrap it around, I don't know what this dilly bobber's called here, but that's what I like to use for the steel wool. And then that really will knock them little, them rust blobs and certain items like that loose from your bore. This is for cleaning up anything that might spill over into them little crevices. Sometimes you'll have items get stuck in your action, steel wool and stuff, and it's best to be digging them out. This is a fork here, a standard household fork. This works pretty good. You might need this for certain things sometimes. Now, this is a pretty important tool as well. Now, like I said, sometimes these brushes don't exactly fit down that bore hole. And so you got to kind of convince them to go down there. You got to get Western on them a little bit. So we'll be showing you how that works in a minute. Vice grip is very important. Sometimes when you pound them in, they can get real stuck. So you take this vice grip and you just grip on there and pull her on out. And of course, power drill. Certain critical areas of the bore that need to be especially clean and well maintained, like the crown, the end of the bore. What we're going to do is we're going to hook this power drill on one of these brushes here, and we'll really go to town on that thing. Make sure it's nice and clean so we can shoot them watermelons. All right. So what else? I don't know if there's anything else I'm missing here. Sometimes you might get some shavings, as you're going into the crooked rod, or sometimes you want to be very, very careful when we're talking about the crown of the bore. You want to be careful that the crown doesn't scrape off too much of this brush, because if you're scraping metal off this brush with that crown, you could damage this brush. And these things ain't free, people. They are a couple dollars sometimes, so it's something you want to be aware of. And these brushes they vary in quality. This one's done a pretty good job, as you can see. It's getting a lot of gunk out of there, so you just want various sizes for various duties. You know, sometimes you get more gunk or less fuzz balls or more fuzz balls. So, well, let's get to her and we'll see what we got going on.
Get in there. Get. You son of a biscuit, you get in there.
I believe that peace is the only
Right.
That's why America has built a coalition to increase the cost to environment failing to meet their obligations. The Iranian government is now under more pressure than ever before, and the pressure is increasing. It is isolated, its economy is at its traits, and leadership is divided. Region.
Well, I done read me up on my gun cleaning, and being that the crown is the most important part of the whole barrel system there, we wants to take good special care and attention to it. So we're going to make sure she's nice and clean. We got our Christmas tree style brush going on here. That ought to clean her up nice and good. Alright. Now you want to be careful because pieces might break off and start flying. Probably should wear goggles or a cowboy hat. Oh man, you want to take special care to this aluminum ended brush here and the steel so that you don't get it all screwed up, because you want to protect that from your crown. Okay, so what we have there is some goo on the wall now. It can be a little messy cleaning up these barrels, but you know, when you're all done, you should be able to significantly shorten your barrel life by such cleaning techniques. Alright, so once you're all done getting that junk out of the bore, you want to make sure you drain out the barrel there. So take out that load of cartridge before someone gets their face blown off. And oh, as you can see, this getting a little juicy down here. It'll leak out into the action, but don't worry. All that soaked up powder residue and whatnot that we had up in this bore, that'll drip down in the trigger and keep her nice and clean and lubricated, and prevent any kind of rustage might be going on. So after it mostly drains out, you should be good for shooting. You do probably want to have quite a thick coating of that, you know, that bore juice in there when you take your first couple shots to make sure it really cooks in good. That'll keep her cleaner in the long run. Less times between cleanings. More time shooting watermelons. Alright, Pete Wiggleson here. Y'all be safe out there and keep her clean.